Plus, we've loads more, including our final random act of kindness. Could it be somebody that you know?
It could be. But first, we have a little makeover going on, as you can see.
Hello.
Here is a little reminder of who these lucky ladies really are.
My name's Elaine, I'm 24. I live in Balbringan with my husband Ian and our new baby Jonah. When I look in the mirror, I see someone that's overweight, unhappy, ugly, lonely.
My name is Louise Keneally. I live in Galway, born in Galway. When I'm getting dressed and when I'm in front of the mirror and I'm looking at myself and going, oh my God, and you do always have the pictures of magazines in the back of your head and how they look, and I know that's probably a false image, but it makes you feel bad about yourself.
My name's Tammy McGurk and I've been living in this house in Ballynalak in County Westmeath for almost 5 years. Just as I was getting made redundant, I found out that my sister had cancer. It just shifted my whole life, and I just found that I didn't feel the same, anymore. I felt a little bit scared about things in the future.
Now, Elaine, what we're going to do today for you is that we want to have a look at your image of yourself, how you're actually looking at yourself, and we want to build some social skills for you as well. She was very localised and very negative about how she viewed herself and how she actually interacted with herself, basically a negative self-image, all the rest. What we've done is we've widened that right out. So now she's incorporating her whole identity. So she sees what her friends see, she sees what her family sees, she sees what her husband sees. So she's beginning to see really who she is.
Basically, I do want to cover the grief issues as we've spoken about, and the weight issues, the self-loathing that I have. I'm trying to get past that as well.
So they're going to have a little social evening where they're going to invite a number of people to the event, and they're going to host it. They're going to meet and greet, they're going to do a little presentation, and they're going to do some makeup as well.
I think I settled into it, and I did feel I got their attention straight away, and I found it easy to crack a joke and kind of get them to have a bit of a laugh as well. I thought I engaged them, yeah. I thought they were all ears actually, so hopefully they were. They weren't, doing their shopping list in their head or something.
When the people started to arrive, I was a bit nervous, but then once I sat down with them individually and started talking to them and doing their nails, it was really relaxing, and getting to know everyone was really nice.
Initially, it wasn't a big deal, it was just a little bit overwhelming, and then it was gone. I just started to relax because that's part of my journey that Brian's been teaching me, to just enjoy it, to embrace the moment. So I'm trying really hard to do that.
They started off a little bit of nerves for Tammy, but now she's delighted she's got over it, and that was the one thing I needed her to do. When it comes to Louise absolutely delighted with herself, found herself completely relaxed as she done, and the same again with Elaine. Elaine relaxed, doing it very, very casually, so they've done brilliantly well. I'm really impressed with them.
Okay, so what an emotional journey they've been on, and now to top things off, as we promised them last week, we are giving them an entire new look. It's Christmas makeover, ladies. Look how relaxed they are. And we don't even have you mic'd, because we're not going to talk to you at all at this moment in time. You've done enough talking over the last few weeks. Everybody happy though? Yeah. Good. Let's talk to the people that are working today, because it's your job to enjoy yourself. We have our stylists, our team that are with us all the time, Roxanne. We also have a new hairstylist with us today, Louise Jordan from Bellissimo in Galway. You're very welcome, Louise. And of course, Ken Boylan is with us. Hello. Okay, let's get on to the clues. Roxanne, what are you going to do?
To start with Tammy. Tammy is quite petite. She's 5'1", so I'm going to put her in a wedge because she's quite uncomfortable with high heels. And I thought these are from Cara Scarpa. They're a really good idea.
Can you hold it up a bit, just because we have a strap across Tammy there? There we can see it.
Wedges are a really good idea because you've got that great stability, and they really elongate your heel, your legs. And also, sometimes if you're petite, if you wear a ridiculously high heel, it can almost emphasise the fact that you're not that tall.
So we're going to have Tammy in trousers or dress?
It's going to be trousers. Okay. I've picked out the outfit from Marks and Spencer's, but I'll go through a couple of options here. Just for Tammy's shape, nice long layers can be a really good idea. Nice tunic shape, but like with a long layered sort of jersey top over it. The colour is really important as well. I wouldn't go for black with Tammy. I think to have an accent of some sort of colour in it. And then just to show some other options, that piece is from Marks and Spencer's. This is by House of Fashion, which is www.fashionhse, and they're available from Choice Boutiques, I think, in Sandyford. Again, it's just a really good, I like the way the lace print punctuates, you know, the length of the dress and the three-quarter length
And you
sleeve.
still have the nice safety of the black.
Yeah.
What about Elaine? What are you going to do for Elaine? Are we dressing
For
up?
Elaine, yeah, dressing up. I went out to Divine Boutique, which is in Malahide and Maynooth, for her outfit. This is an example. Mary Green, who's the buyer, she's brilliant at picking pieces for all ages and, you know, great level of service. This dress is by Almost Famous. I really like this for Elaine because it's focusing on her chest, the deep cut-in V, the sleeves are covered, it's a really flattering length, and I'm going to put something like that, Elaine, in something like that for Divine.
And Louise?
For Louise talked about wanting sparkle, so I've hit Marks and Spencer's again.
You, Louise.
She said she'd love sequins, but has never worn sequins. The reason I'm showing this is by Spiegel, which is a new line that Marks and Spencer's are doing. You know, sometimes for Christmas Day, you want a little bit of sparkle. A sequins T-shirt can be a good idea. You can throw it on with your favourite jeans and with a cardigan and add a bit of bling. You know, it's not what I'm putting Louise in.
Keep it young, keep it trendy.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for that, Roxanne. Shall we move on to the hair? Now, Louisella, what are you going to be doing?
Working on Elaine, I've set her hair in some heated rollers. We want to go for something really loose, romantic, quite bouncy. It's very in.
Are you giving her a Grania Shoiga?
Yes.
She could be one of the Shoiga sisters.
Absolutely, and she will be.
She will be by the time we're finished with you.
Absolutely.
Stunning.
Elaine likes to keep her colour quite low maintenance. We actually worked on it earlier on this morning. So we just wanted to add a little bit of interest, go for a really nice sun-kissed look, just to bring out her own features. She's fabulous sallow skin, so just to enhance that a little bit more, but keeping it low maintenance.
I love that. That's great. Everybody's running around after it. You just get used to that.
She's worth it.
What are we going to do with Tammy? Because Tammy has very short hair.
She's very short hair. Tammy's colour had grown out. We just wanted to enhance it, liven it up a little bit, keeping it as a little bit of a secret at the moment. We tidied it up. We're going a little bit funkier with it. So you'll see that afterwards when we take her away.
I'm delighted to hear you're going funky because that's your personality.
It is her personality. There. She's great.
Excellent. And what are we going to do with Louise?
On Louise, Louise is a major fan of Scarlett Johansson. So we want to go for something quite red carpety, something really loose. We're going to slightly tie it up a little bit. Kept her colour again, some nice warm tones in it. Yeah. Low maintenance again for her. It's fabulous. It suits her skin tone really, really well.
Okay, we'll let you get back working on Elaine. Now, Ken, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Anybody around there? Okay, what are you up to? You're working on Louise at the moment.
I am indeed. Well, I'm working on all of them at the moment, but my beautiful assistant Jill is going to be giving me a hand. I'm working today with NYC, which is a new brand into Ireland. It's huge in America. Everything in the brand is under €8.
Everything?
Everything.
Foundations?
Yes, foundation. It does mineral foundations, it does eyelash curlers, it does everything. So it's all under €8 and we're going to be just making them fabulously glamorised and beautiful.
Are you going very smoky on the eyes? Or are you
do you know what? I am on bringing up the lips on some and bringing down the eyes on some. So whatever lands on the face I'm happy with.
Excellent stuff. Do you have any tips for them for the future with their makeup?
Yeah, well, you know, less is more. Also, you don't need to spend an absolute fortune.
Louise has beautiful skin.
Yeah, but that's the foundation also, which you do have beautiful skin anyway, but it's the foundation on top of that, sorry.
You've just insulted her, Ken.
My apologies, I'm sorry for that. But no, just less is more, and you don't have to spend a fortune on makeup. You know, you can buy a whole makeup wardrobe for, under €30.
Great. Excellent. And I do have to ask about the clothes, because very often on the makeovers we do get to keep the clothes.
Yes, and I want to say a huge thank you to Divine Boutiques, which is divine.ie in Malahide and Maynooth, who have given Elaine's outfits, and to Marks and Spencer's, who have given both Tammy's and Louise's outfits. Excellent. And Carl Scarpa, which is carlscarpa.com. They've given all the shoes for the outfit. And also a special mention to Brian Thomas. All three ladies went into the lingerie department earlier today. They got fitted for a bra and fitted for Spanx. The bras are by Fantasy and they got to keep them, so special thank you to Brian Thomas for that. It makes a huge difference having that foundation.
And those Spanx are very expensive as well.
Yeah, so very generous of Brian Thomas.
I've got mine on.
Very much.
Do you? You look fabulous.
Thank you very much.
By the end of the show we'll all be like but we'll be looking amazing.
Fabulous.
Okay, I'm delighted you get to keep the outfits. Thank you very much to the shops for doing that for us. We're going to check in and then we'll let you guys get back to work. We'll check in on the team live throughout the show as they get our emotional makeover ladies ready. So, Mark.
Thank you very much. What are Spanx?
Nothing, Mark. Nothing that you need to worry about.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay. Lots more still to come on today's show. Derry's standing by to give you
in touch. We look forward to hearing from you.
Now, if you remember, 7 weeks ago, 3 viewers undertook an emotional makeover with us. Each dealt with a different issue, from lacking in self-confidence, struggling with grief, or fear of social situations. Well, they've done the emotional bit. Now they're getting a physical makeover, and we've interrupted the styling. Ken,
Hello.
how's it all going?
Good, thank you. Good,
What have you done? Just give us a brief recap on what you've done so far.
Okay, well, myself and my beautiful assistant Gillian have been working away, and we've brought up, could you close your eyes there? We just brought up the eyes with a lovely sort of shimmery turquoisey colour, this one here, from NYC, and if you open your eyes, and just line the inner rim of the eye, and now I'm just doing the lips. I'm applying the lip stick, and just remember, everything in this range is under €8, so it's really good. You can get things like eyelash curlers, which you really couldn't care less about.
I'm not familiar with them, but I
well,
do know that they're handy.
They are handy.
They are handy,
really,
yes.
really handy.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's what we're doing here.
Mine are completely natural. Elaine?
Here, Elaine has, as you can see, she looks a bit strange because she's got one eye done and not the other one. So I'm showing you how to do that a bit later on. Yeah.
Yes, it's the contrast of before and after.
Well, and her skin's glowing and beautiful, and her hair, gosh, you just look amazing. So that's what we're doing with you.
Okay.
And hello, Jill. And we're just finishing off the finishing touches here. I'm going to bring up the cheeks. We're going for a smoky sort of brown here, which Jill has been working on. So that's what we're doing.
Okay. Now, I mean, obviously this is a big occasion today, Christmas.
Yeah.
What about recommendations for the future for these ladies?
Well, just like I said earlier on, mess around with makeup, and there isn't one really fantastic brand. There's loads of different stuff out there, and that's really important to go and discover what they are. Pharmacy brands are fantastic. They're really upping their game, so you don't have to spend an absolute fortune. Colour-wise, just keep it as natural, and foundation natural.
So that it matches the hair and the skin and the eyes.
And also, start experimenting with lip stick all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Louise, can I interrupt your hairstyling for just a second? What have you done so far?
On Tammy here, we're just putting a little bit of backcombing through the top of it. Tammy's quite fine hair, so her hair is actually, it's very good to maintain. So we had it wet earlier on, so what we did was just actually blast it off, not to be straightening it too much because it doesn't need it. She's got a lot of natural volume, and people tend to smooth out their hair too much and get rid of that lift.
Yeah.
So I'm just actually adding a little bit of backcomb through the top.
Okay.
And we're going to just style it a little bit different, to get a little bit of lift.
Well,
and
don't reveal all the secrets just yet.
No.
On
Elaine here, we've taken out the heated rollers. As you can see, it looks fabulous.
Yeah.
What we're doing section by section is backcombing it, really going for the Cheryl Cole kind of look, that nice big hair, very sexy and romantic, so we'll keep it that.
Superb.
And Louise here, again, like I said, she is a fan of one particular celebrity, Scarlett Johansson, so we tonged all her hair, clipped it actually, rolled it up. Like, a curl and tongs is any girl's best friend, like, really and truly.
So I'm told.
Exactly. And just kind of to keep it very, very loose. Very, very natural, and you'll see the end result after.
Well, I'll leave you guys to it. We're going to come back to you for the big reveal in about 20 minutes.
Excellent. I love it. I love your eyes.
Yeah,
Green in your eyes. It looks amazing.